Old Guy Talks is all about creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love. Don't wait, don't hesitate, don't procrastinate. Opt in now. Sitting down next to someone famous. In this case, it was Carrot Top. That's right, Carrot Top. This is Oris, the official old guy at www.oldguytalks.com, helping older guys create kick-ass lives for themselves and those that they love. If you like this, then share it. Don't keep the old guy a secret. Don't keep the old guy a secret. So we live in Las Vegas, and by its nature, Las Vegas basically attracts a lot of celebrities. A lot of basically because of the entertainment that goes on in this town, and you also have a lot of professional athletes and people that you see on TV and the movies, and they congregate here because of one of the major reasons. One is the weather is really, really good, except in the summer. The other is the fact that there is no state income tax. There's no state income tax, so you certainly get to get a huge savings. And so there's actually a lot of people that are influx from California. And I'm going to say something very political here. Unfortunately, they're bringing their California values, which is the thing that they're trying to escape, to Nevada. But that's a whole other comment. So I went out yesterday afternoon and decided I needed to get out of the house because I work by myself in the house in front of my computer almost all day, and when I'm not shooting videos or creating content. And so I went out and went to a bar in kind of a very, very nice area of Las Vegas. It's called Summerlin. We live there, and not infrequently you'll see celebrities, and they may be having dinner, and they may be sitting at the bar. And I happened to sit down, and right next to me was Carrot Top. Now, Carrot Top is very distinctive. There's no doubt about it, about who he is when you see him. And by the way, if you are in Vegas and have not seen his show yet, go, because it is just hilarious. It's a great show, and we've really enjoyed it. I've seen it a couple times, and it's been really, really cool. But he's sitting. I sat down next to him. I ordered my drink, and he was on his phone and stuff. And there's always this desire. There's this desire when you see someone that's famous, that you see someone that you recognize from TV or the movies or sports or whatever, or on television. There's this feeling that like you know them, but you don't. You really don't know them, and they don't know you for sure. But you kind of get this feeling like, oh yeah, I have a bond with this person. I have a bond with this person. When in reality, you have no bond with that person, other than the fact that you saw them somewhere and you see them on a regular basis. And there are those people, and I don't want to be that guy who feels entitled that just because he's seen this person on television or seen this person in a show or whatever, that he is actually entitled to this person's time or to invade their space or invade their privacy. And so whenever I see a celebrity out and about, and that happens fairly often, I'm very conscious about that. I don't want to be, maybe I will acknowledge them or something like that. I'll say, and like I did to Carrot Top, I said, hey, I loved your shows. And he said, oh, thank you. He's very gracious, and he was on his phone doing some stuff. And so I was on my phone doing some stuff and this and that. And then we just, then after a few minutes, he put his phone down, and he's talking to people next to him, and then he turned around and started talking to me. And the man, I can tell you, the man is gracious. The man is very, very gracious. We had a nice conversation, just kind of dibble and dabble, talked a little bit about some stuff about being in Las Vegas for all these years and things like that. And very, very gracious man. Some people came up to him for an autograph, and he was he was very nice to those people. He signed their autograph, and he just didn't sign. It wasn't like a perfunctory, like, here's my signature, get the hell out of here. No, he actually sat down and not even sat down, but I mean, he actually visited with them for a few minutes, and they were all thrilled, and so it was very nice, and the man's very, very gracious. And it gets me to wonder, when you sit down, or when I sit down next to someone who's famous, who quite often will have their time and their privacy intruded upon by people in the general public, how do you handle that? How do you handle that if you wanted to really start a conversation with them? Sometimes it happens on a plane. Sometimes it can happen in a bar or a restaurant, or you may just be somewhere. So how do you handle that? My suggestion is, and I've thought about this, is that you say, hey, I would love to visit with you if you care to, and I understand if you need your privacy and don't want to talk to anyone. That's totally cool too, because I'm not entitled to your time or to your space. And maybe that's the way, just kind of be out there and be frank about it and say, And if you don't make them, don't be an asshole and make them bad for saying, hey, I just want to. There are times also that I don't want to talk to you. I go to be quite honest, I go to a cigar bar here in the Summerlin area, and there are times that I know a lot of people there because I'm a regular. I go there like several times a week. And there are times I'm in there to do some work. So just kind of sit down with a piece of paper and I kind of think about stuff and I do some work. And I basically tell people, hey, I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm working here and I just need to I came in here just to kind of have some space and to create a space for myself. And I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I do need to do what I'm doing. So how do you handle when you run into someone famous? Remember, it's all about creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love. If you are interested in creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love, then become a member at oldguytalks.com and get access to the cave area, where not only do I have my interviews with doctors on cutting-edge therapies for erectile dysfunction, but I will have other things that are posted in there that will help you create that kick-ass life that you want for yourself and others. And we're going to be talking a lot about different kinds of vices and virtues. So opt in and become a member